Hello all, welcome to Data Cloud Technologies. So we know that writing DAX expressions is complex process in Power BI. Yes, most of us felt that DAX is complicated, but in my point of view, it is not. To make DAX queries simple, here I am taking an example using DAX. In this example, I am going to show you how to create a table or two tables from an existing one, which is a dimension table. That means here I have taken a dimension table and I am trying to create two more tables based on the dimension table. And I'm going to show you how to rename the newly created tables and creating a model in the model view. That means we try to establish model relations between the tables that we created using DAX. And after that, I'm going to write two DAX functions that return tables. Using these functions, let us try to extract top 100 customers will bring the majority of business in a sales report. After that, let us create a visual using a pie chart that shows the total sales and top customer sales. For this purpose, I am making use of AdventureWorks DW2012.xlsx workbook. I made the workbook available for you for practice in the description as a link. From the Excel workbook, I am loading DAM date and fact internet sales tables into Power BI. Let us see how to do this practically. Keep watching the video till the end to have a joyful experience and do not forget to give a thumbs up at the end of the video. This is my Power BI desktop. Here I am clicking on Get Data, Excel workbook, click on Connect. As you know that we are going to load an Excel workbook. So here I am copying, choosing AdventureWorks DW2012.xlsx. So this file I kept available in the description. You click on the link to download the file. So it takes some time to establish the connection and to load the same file into Power BI. So here a lot of tables are available for import. To load, you select DAM date, dimension date, and fact internet sales table. So here I am not waiting for the preview. I am clicking on load. So in the data pane, you can find two tables, DAM date and fact internet sales. So let us see what is the data that is available there in DAM date and fact internet tables. So this we can done by choosing the data view, and you choose the table whichever you want. Choosing fact internet sales table. So these are the columns that the fact internet sales table containing. Here we are most concerned about the sales amount column and customer key column. So we are going to work with these two columns in this session. So if you observe the data pane, here you can find two tables loaded. They are DAM date and fact internet sales. Now let us see how to create a table using the DAX function from DAM date. Here I am going to create a new table with the name ship date. For that purpose, you go to modeling. Here you can choose, you can find new table. So click on new table. Here DAX expression will get opened. So here you need to give the name of the table. The name of the table which I am going to create is the ship date equal to. Here you can use the keyword or function all, and here it takes the name of the table or column names as arguments. So here I want to create the entire table DAM date. So you select DAM date, then click OK. So here in the data pane, you can find ship date is the table that got created. Okay. Suppose if you want to view the data of the ship date, you click on the ship date and go to the data view. And these are the columns with which the ship date is created. And the number of rows that the ship date contains as same as that of date table. Okay. Now again, we try to create one more table with the name due date. So go to the modeling and click on new table. You write the DAX expression. Here I am going to create the table with the name due date. So I am making use of the function all, and I am creating the table same as that of DIM date. Click enter. Then a new table due date is got created that you can see here in the data pane. Now you rename this DIM date table as order date. For that purpose, you right click on, you select DIM date table and right click on here, then select rename. So you rename it as order date. So 4 tables are available to us. Let us try to establish modal relation among the tables. So in the fact internet sales table contains due date, order date, and ship date columns in it. So let us go to the model view. In this model view, you can find all the tables that we created. Okay, so order date is having the relation with the fact internet sales. So now let us try to establish ship date with the ship date. So you select ship date and drop it here. And again, establish the relation with the due date. Select due date from the fact internet sales and drop that column over due date table so that the relationships have been established. Okay, so this is how we can establish relations among different tables using modal view for the tables that are created using DAX expressions. Now, let us go to the report view. Here, we try to create a table with name customer sales. This customer sales table contains. Let us try to create one more table. The name of the table is customer sales. Here, the customer sales table contain customer key field of fact internet sales, and it has an aggregation field with the name total sales. This total sales should contain some of the sales amounts that a particular customer has made. So for that purpose, let us write another DAX function to create customer sales table. So go to the modeling and you click on new table. For creating this customer sales table, I am making use of summarize function. So here first we need to give the name of the table. Name of the table is customer sales equal to summarize. Here we need to give the name of the table from which we need to get the columns. So I need to get the columns from fact internet sales table. Then we need to choose the column by which you need to group it. Here I want to group the items based on the customer key of fact internet sales. So go choose fact internet sales customer key. Then we need to the third parameter of this summarize function should contain the output column. So here the output column that I am going to have the total sales. So this is my output column, and here in the output column it should has to sum the sales amounts of fact internet sales table based on the customer key. So here you choose from fact internet sales table sales amount. So you close the braces and click on OK. So that if you observe the data pane, you can find a table with customer sales, and the customer sales is containing two columns over it. Go to the data view and try to see the customer sales table rows. Here it is containing 18,484 rows. Okay, so again go to the report view. You select a customer key, and here we do not want any summation over summarization over the customer key. So you select don't summarize. So we have created a customer sales table. Now we try to identify the top 100 customers, those who has contributed much of sales to the organization. For that purpose, let us try to create one more table that contains only 100 top customers. Okay, for that purpose, you go to the modeling and you click on new table. Here I am choosing the name of my table as top 100 customers. So here I'm using the keyword or function top n. So this top n function will give me the top n number of rows from a particular table based on a particular expression. Here first parameter is the number of rows which I want to read, and then the second one is the name of the table from which I want to get the data. Here the customer sales is the table from which I want to get the data, and then we need to give the expression. So here from the total sales column, I want to retrieve the information. So customer total sales, and because I want to get the top 100 customers, so I want the highest sales amount first, then the least one. So like that, I need to have the first 100 rows of the table. So for that purpose, here I am choosing the order as descending, DESC. We close the braces, then click on OK. So here top 100 customers table got created. Okay, you select this table and go to the data view. Here you can find 100 rows, and so here the total sales amount. Again, you change the customer key property. Do not summarize because it is a numeric value, so it is taking this, and I am removing the zeros from after decimal. I want to make this as a total sales data type as a whole number. So select as the total sales as whole number, so that I am removing the values after the decimal. Okay, so I had copied all the 100 rows, first top 100 rows of the table. Okay, so now let us try to build up report for the tabular data that we have created. For that purpose, you go to the visuals. From the visuals gallery, you select a pie chart. So this is the pie chart that I have selected. Here, from the data, in the values, you select add data. So for the top 100 customers, the top sales, the total sales, and from the customer sales, you take the total sales. So from top 100 customers, I have taken the top sales here. I want to rename the total sales as top sales. Okay, so rename this as top sales. Here, suppose if you want to, this is how we can generate a relationship between some of the total sales and top sales. Here in this session, in this video, I explained about how to create tables from the using DAX expressions. Here, the advantage of using this DAX expression is it will save a lot of time while importing the data from the direct data source. So while using these DAX expressions, the load would be fall on the memory, not on the computing power, so that these DAX expressions are very quicker in these DAX expressions are quicker in extracting the data and creating the tables. So this is all for this session, and I'll try to meet in another video with another interesting topic on DAX expressions. Until then, bye. Do not forget to subscribe my channel and give a thumbs up if you like the video. Bye bye.